What's up? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are in Athens, Ohio, where Ohio University is. If you're not familiar with Ohio schools, Ohio University is here, is where we went to school, and we're here for New Year's Eve, so gonna have some fun. We just got to the hotel. We're staying at the OU Inn, which is in like walking distance to campus. And I think it's one of the 2 hotels that's in walking distance to campus, unless you want to walk like really far. So we like to stay here because it's just super convenient. And we're about to head out to one of our favorite breweries called Little Fish. So I just wanted to start off the vlog, say hello, and we're getting ready to head out. Mitch ordered some vegetable gnocchi that I can't eat, but looks absolutely delicious.
Eat everybody.
And we got some Manhattans, and they are very good. How is it?
Really good.
Alright, dinner is here, and I got this steak with some broccolini, and underneath there are some mashed potatoes. And then Mitch got a salmon with some risotto and green veggies. So we're gonna eat dinner. Looks so good. All right, we just got out of dinner and it was so good.
It was very good.
It's a restaurant called Zoe, and it is on, is that State Street?
State Street.
State Street in Athens. I'll have it linked below. Even if you didn't go to OU, I feel like Athens is such a good place to go if you live in Ohio.
Definitely.
And just to go like do drinks and dinner and stay at a hotel. It's like a cheap, nice.
We'll give you the tour.
Nice.
If you need a guide.
Yeah, we can give you the tour. But I feel like it's a cheap, nice weekend getaway, honestly. So now we're heading to a place called Athens Uncorked. Should we go this way?
Yeah, I think we'll go up down by the skull.
Okay. I feel like we could probably go.
I guess we can.
No one's coming.
Yeah.
But for now we're going to Athens Uncorked, which is a quiet little wine bar here in Athens. So we're gonna go there, have some wine, and then head back to the hotel, which the hotel took us like a 15-minute walk to dinner, which there's just like nice bars and restaurants here that you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for. So I feel like it's a nice cheap little getaway, especially if you come in the summer and you can go to Hocking Hills and like go hiking and stuff. It's really nice to be able to like spend a night here and then go do some outdoor activities and stuff like that. But we're heading to the wine bar.
To the wine bar. Old people said.
All right, it is the next day, and we've just been walking around Court Street, which is the main street here at OU, and just doing a little bit of shopping. It's so dead. Nothing's like really open. I mean, there's some things open, like bars and stuff I feel like aren't really open. It's like about noon. We got some work done at Donkey, which is my favorite coffee shop here. It's so good, and inside it's just like so cozy. So we got some work done. Now we're heading back to Little Fish, which is where we were yesterday, because most sorry if the camera's shaky. We are on a brick road. Most of the beer that they have on their menu is actually gluten-free, and I never get to have beer because breweries just like don't brew gluten-free beer. So we're actually gonna go back, do a flight, and have some beer because I don't ever get to do that. So super excited about that. But it's like a nasty rainy day, but it's supposed to stop raining at 5, so hopefully that's the case. And we're just gonna go pop the squad at Little Fish. Alrighty, so we're back from Athens, clearly, and it is now Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning, January 4th. So I think the last clip you saw, we were getting shots at a bar called Tony's. So we went to Cider House, went to Little Fish, which I told you, and then we went to a bar called Cider House, which is our absolute favorite bar. I think maybe close to like ever that we've ever been to. They make their own cider in-house, and then they just have really good drinks. So we got mead, which is like a honey-based wine, and we absolutely love mead. It's so good, but it's kind of hard to find, and Cider House makes their own mead. So we split some mead, and then we each got an old-fashioned because everyone at the bar was getting old-fashions, and they look so good. And we got one, and it was honestly one of the best that I've ever had. So we went there. Then we went to dinner at a place called Cutler's, which is the restaurant at the OU Inn, which is where we stayed, and it was so good. They had really good champagne, which I actually don't really like champagne, and neither does Mitch, and they gave us complimentary champagne for New Year's Eve, and it was so good. And then we each got a steak, we got some hummus, and it was just a really nice dinner. And then we went to Tony's and got a hot nut, and then we literally came back to watch the Ohio State game, and I fell asleep at 11:30. So Ohio State ended up losing to Georgia, which was a very big disappointment, but I mean, kind of, I expected it, but other Ohio State fans did not. So anyway, that was our New Year's Eve. Wasn't anything crazy, and yeah. So then we came home, took down all of our Christmas decor, and cleaned up the house, and then we've just been getting back into the groove of working and stuff. So today is Wednesday, and I just wanted to start off a new clip of the vlog. I'm just gonna extend this vlog because the Athens clips ended up being a lot shorter than I had anticipated. So we're just gonna run through the rest of the week, and then we'll start off a new vlog come the weekend. So it is morning. I have just been doing a little bit of work on my computer, and I'm about to go refill my coffee and go get dressed and pick out an outfit. I'm ice rolling my face with the Skinny Confidential ice roller. This thing is my favorite thing ever. I use it more than once a day because I get really bad TMJ. I clench my jaw really bad, and this helps like relieve that pain that comes from clenching my jaw when I'm stressed. So I love it. It's my favorite. It stays cold for so long. I'll use it in the morning, and then I'll use it at night too before I go to bed. But I'll have it linked below in case you haven't tried this out. It's like so much bigger and thicker and nicer than I had thought when I've seen it like online. Mitch got it for me for Christmas. So, and then this robe that I'm wearing is a Barefoot Dreams long robe, and I'll link this as well. I think Mitch got me this for Christmas last year, and I think I've worn it almost every single day since. I don't wear it as much in the summer, but yeah, so that's the deal for today. I just wanted to come on and say hello. We're gonna have a lot of fun house updates coming. We went and ordered a bunch of stuff. We had like gift cards and everything, and we went and ordered a bunch of stuff, including a new couch, light fixtures, new knobs for the cabinets in the kitchen. So there's gonna be like fun house updates coming, and we're gonna start painting our trim again, which is super exciting. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss a thing. Alrighty, so it is much later in the day, and I'm done with work. We ate dinner, ran some errands, and my office is actually a complete disaster. It's just like not set up at all. There's random things everywhere. So I'm gonna start with this rug, and I want to have like a cool filming area for my fashion videos. So I am planning on putting the rug down and trying to like come up with a cool idea for filming, and then I also just want an idea of what I want to do with my office so I can start buying some furniture, because I honestly don't know. All I know is that I just want to get rid of everything that's in here, and that's as far as I've got. So we're gonna lay down the rug, and I'll just give you kind of a little tour of my office and what it looks like. Okay, so you walk in, and right now I just have the desk here. I originally had it over here, but the way that the light comes in, I was like getting blinded in towards the end of the day, and so I just moved the desk here. But I definitely want to get rid of this desk. I don't like this desk. I like the look of the chair, but it's not comfortable at all. I'd love to get a standing desk, and if that's the case, I would definitely just keep the chair, because I would hopefully not be sitting in it too much. But I'm either toying with the idea of getting a standing desk or getting a table and then just putting like a riser on it so that I can put my laptop and actually stand. Which I'm thinking I may go that route, because I want the table for more creative projects as well, and not just work projects. Okay, of course you have to chew your bone. But sorry, like it's literally a disaster. So come here, and there's two closets. Literally the day we moved in, this closet door fell, and I am just debating. I think I do want to like paint it and put it back, or maybe find two different doors to put here. I think finding some like antique doors to put on these two closets, because eventually this won't be my office and it'll be a kid's room when we have kids. And so I need to find a solution that's not just for an office, that could also be used for a bedroom, because that's really what it's supposed to be for. So I just have some extra stuff in here, and we'll need to like organize these closets and stuff. And then over here is where I was filming the videos, and I think this is where I'm gonna lay down the rug. And then this we need to take down into the basement, but I don't think that I'm strong enough to help Mitch with it, because it's like big, so he can't do it on his own. So we need one of his brothers to help us, and we just literally keep forgetting. So I'm gonna see if we can hopefully maybe this weekend try and take it down ourselves. But I'm gonna put this rug out and lay it out. Okay, so the rug is laid out, it just looks so weird because I just have like, I'm not loving it. But I am going to go get my clothing rack and stuff because I do want to film a video this week, and I think it can just be a super short-term solution until I sit down and like really map out what I'm thinking for this room. So I think it could work as just adding a little bit of like depth and character to the look of my video, which I guess is the whole point. Anyways, I'm just like getting ahead of myself here. So I'm gonna go grab my clothing rack and bring all the clothes up. All right, it's definitely looking better. I am thinking the angle will be from here, and then I'm gonna go grab something, a little table to put there, and I think it'll look cute. We'll see. I might need to move it. I'm just debating, so we'll see how it all turns out. Okay, here's what I landed on. I actually really, really like it. I'm very happy with how this looks and just like with my current situation of what I have. So I moved my desk into this corner over here, and like I said, this thing's gotta go, so I just moved it over here so it was kind of like out of the way. And then I added this military table that we thrifted from a vintage store. And then this, I spray painted this vase and used these centerpieces for Thanksgiving. And so I've just been keeping them and putting them in different spaces. And then I have these two books. This is a fashion book, and then this is a thrifting book that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas this year. So I think it looks really good. I'm really excited. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I feel like it'll just be more creative in this space than how it was before. Alrighty, I look a little crazy. It's the next day. I just got out of the shower. It's like 5:30. I went to the gym and worked all day, and I just took a shower. My face is still a little red because I sat in the sauna today. Our gym has a sauna, and seriously, if you have access to a sauna, it's the best thing ever. It's so good for relieving my stress. I always feel so good after I come out of the sauna. But I am about to make dinner, and one of my New Year's resolutions was cooking. So Mitch is the cook of the family. I hate to cook. I do not cook. And so one of my New Year's resolutions was cooking more and taking that off of his plate. And I enjoy it if I can find like a fun recipe or something to cook. I don't like just cooking like a plain piece of chicken and broccoli and rice. Like that's just not, I don't enjoy it. So my sister for Christmas got us an Instant Pot, and I made a really good dinner in the Instant Pot on Tuesday, I think. And I'm gonna make another one tonight. So it's Mexican night, and I'm making fajitas, and that's it. I'm just making fajitas. But I am gonna make it all in the Instant Pot. I think the only thing that will not go in the Instant Pot are the black beans. The rice will go in, the chicken, and the onions, and the peppers. So I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna show it to you when it's done, and if it's good, I'll link the recipe below. But I am gonna take the time to just like relax, turn on some jazz music, probably pour myself a glass of wine, and just enjoy the experience of cooking, because it is something that I'm working on enjoying a little bit more. But I am listening to this podcast. It's called The Art of Drinking. I'll link it below. If you follow Join Jules on TikTok or Instagram, she like makes cocktails and stuff, and she has a podcast with her uncle, and it's so good. They just are releasing season 2. This episode came out on the 4th. I think that was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And it's so good. Such a good podcast. I'm currently binging season 1, but then I stopped and paused, and I'm now listening to the first episode of season 2. But essentially what they do is they teach you how to make 2 cocktails, a classic and a twist. Uncle Brad will teach you how to make the classic, and Jules will teach you how to make the twist on the classic, and then they'll give you a little bit of history behind the cocktail. So it's super interesting. I love the craft of making cocktails. I love like the craft of making alcohol and how it's made and learning about all of that stuff, and so it's just something super interesting to me. So if you do enjoy that type of content, I think that you would really like that podcast. I'll have it linked below in case you like it. All right, thank you for watching. I'm going to end off the vlog here and start a new one. It's Friday, so I'm gonna be starting a new vlog tonight, so make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss anything, and I'll see you in my next video.